Welcome back, Better Agents. In this video, we're going to be breaking down my list of the top 10 tech companies that I think are going to blow up in 2022 and the companies that you need to consider doing business with inside of your independent insurance agency. Before we get into it, I want to give you 3 quick disclaimers that you should know before we get into the list. Number 1, nobody's paid me to be on this list. Nobody's asked me for a favor. No one has said, hey, if you'll mention us, we'll do this for you. Nobody's done that. I know a lot of times with these lists of top 100, top 50, whatever the case might be, a lot of those companies that are participating on those lists have paid to participate on this list. You can rest assured nobody's done that. In fact, out of the 10 companies, only 2 know I'm even doing this. And the only reason they know is because I asked them for special web pages to take people to, or if people want to learn more, that they can go to. So rest assured, if you hear a name on this list or a company, it's not because they're doing me a favor or I'm doing them a favor. It's simply because I think they're going to do great in 2022. And disclaimer number 2, you should know that I am not an investor of or an affiliate of any of these products, brands, or companies. I have nothing to gain monetarily if you use any of the companies that I mentioned. If you use them, great. If you don't, that's purely your prerogative. Unlike other influential insurance agents across the country that invest their own personal dollars into companies, which by the way, I'm not opposed to, I think it's great. The difference between me and them is if I want you to buy my stuff, I will tell you to buy my stuff. So no, I'm not an investor in anything. I disclose that all. I will let you know and be transparent if I have anything to gain from this company. I'm too busy selling Better Agency to worry about any of that nonsense. But you should know that when I recommend a company, it's not because they give me money, they're not giving me kickbacks, they're not giving me spiffs, they're not giving me reoccurring revenue. None of that exists in any of the companies that I'm going to be mentioning today. The third disclaimer before we get into my top 10 list is people are going to inevitably say, Nick, these are just your friends. You're just trying to hype up your friends. It's one big circle jerk. Yeah, of course some of these people are my friends. They're creative, they're visionaries, they're doing really great things, and they're very smart. You think I want to hang around people who aren't like that? Of course I'm trying to affiliate myself with those people who are changing the industry. Some of those people are great. You think I want to be friends with deadbeats and losers? So yeah, some of these people are my friends. Some of these people have no idea who I am. I've never met them before in my life. I just observe what they're doing and think it's great and think you should know about them too. Let me also just say for the record that if you're watching this video and you're at an Insuretech company or you're at a broker tech company and I don't mention you in my top 10 list, it's not the end of the world. I'm sorry. I got 10 spots to fill. 10. Nobody wants to watch a video on 11 or 12 or 15. That's too much. 10 is probably too much. So if I don't mention your company, it's not personal. I probably still love you. I'm sorry. But I got 10 spots to fill. Now, my top 10 list is not weighted by any priority. It's not alphabetized. It's not who I think is first, last, best, any of that, except for maybe this first company. This first company, I think, are the darlings of Insuretech broker tech software tools for independent agents in 2022. And if you don't know who they are, you need to get real familiar with them really fast because you're definitely going to want to do business with these folks. It is Glovebox. Glovebox had a great 2021, but I think 2022 is the year that they really break through the barriers and they really get mass adoption industry-wide, and a lot more agencies are going to start using them, and you should too. In its simplest form, think of Glovebox as an agency-branded, consumer-facing mobile app for your agency. So you as the insurance agent, you tell people, your clients, to download a mobile app where they can connect their policies with your agency. But more than that, they can make payments, they can do changes, it connects directly to the carrier, they can get their policy documents. It's a fantastic tool that allows clients to do business with your agency in a very unique way, the way that they're used to doing it with direct writers and the way that they want to continue doing business going forward. And before you say, Nick, I tried a mobile app, but I couldn't get anybody to download it, I'm gonna say right here now that is completely 100% a you problem. That is on you. I know that was harsh, so let me come back underneath, give a little ointment, let Uncle Nicky make that a little better for you. Glovebox has multiple ways, and they've shown it, where they can help get higher adoption with your insurance customers. So if you've got 10,000 customers, 1,000 customers, they've got proven ways through automation that they can get your customers to start downloading the app. Here's a really cool feature that they have that I think is just a game changer, and that is their hijack feature. Here's the scenario. You sell a home insurance policy for a client because it was referred to you by a lender. For whatever reason, you don't get the auto policy because they have it with Geico. What you can do is you can tell your client to download Glovebox. They can connect their home policy, they can get their app, they can get their EOI, they can get all that stuff. But then you can also say, hey, no worries, connect your Geico policy as well. And they can do that because they have the direct integration. Now, you as the insurance agent get notified when they've uploaded that information. You can get their deck page, you can get their policy information, and if you've got a really slick automation tool, you can create automation around that, so it's gonna help your clients wanna do more business with you. Glovebox, check them out. I'm gonna put the link down below. I think just, if I could work anywhere else other than Better Agency, it'd be Glovebox. The next company on my list is Coterie Insurance. Coterie Insurance is small business insurance. It's a tool that insurance agents can use when they have kind of that small lines commercial, whether it's for the gig economy, solopreneurs, work from home, consultants, or entrepreneurs. You can send a link out, you can give them forms, you can take them to a web page where they can just enter in their information, they can see a quote, and they combine coverage. Best part about it is they do all the work, you get paid for it. I can't think of anything better than that. So this will allow you as an agent, if you're not used to working with commercial lines insurance, maybe you do a lot of personal lines, you can really dip your toe into the water with a company like Coterie. They've got great systems and their platform is awesome. I've been able to demo it a few times. Raymond Lynch over there and the folks over at Coterie, they're doing a great job really filling the need for insurance agents who want help doing more commercial, or if they're doing larger commercial, they don't want to neglect the smaller stuff. So check out Coterie, link down below. The next company on my top 10 list is a carrier. It is Openly. I love Openly. In fact, not only do I love Openly, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say a negative word about Openly, and that is rare for an insurance carrier. Openly does homeowners insurance. They do it in a number of different states. I think 2022 is the year that they go big, and more agents are gonna start using them. So things I love about Openly, they do guaranteed replacement cost, $1 million in liability on the home insurance. They are just incredible partners to the agencies that they work with. The people over there are doing great and amazing things. Again, I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Openly. They're doing awesome work. See if they're in your state, get appointed if you're doing home insurance, and start writing with Openly. The next thing I heard is the way that they pay out claims. It's fast, it's easy, it's not a headache, it's frictionless. These are the things that you want from your carrier partners. You don't want them giving your agency a bad name because they suck. Openly doesn't suck. Check out Openly, go to their website, see if they're in your state, get appointed. The next company on my list is a company that a lot of people probably aren't familiar with, they've probably never heard of, but by the end of 2022, you're gonna know about them. If you do commercial insurance, specifically work comp, you wanna check out Mod Advisor. Mod Advisor is started by Todd Tams, who is an independent insurance agency owner out of Iowa. He's been doing work comp, that's what he leads with, that's what he specializes in, does a great job of that. He created Mod Advisor to really kind of be a competitor to a lot of these other legacy players that take advantage of agents, that gouge agents, and Mod Advisor is gonna change the way that you do work comp. It's gonna give you simplified reports, clean reports that are gonna help you sell more work comp policies that you can give to your prospects. It's gonna help you reduce the total cost of risk by giving you the evaluation tools, the suggestions, the tips that you need to do with an account to help lower that cost of risk and win more of that business. Todd Tams, again, salt of the earth, Mod Advisor, it's great. I know the people behind it are gonna do amazing things with it, and they're gonna build really a product that if you do work comp, if you're using other types of tools and softwares to kind of, check out your mod or evaluate it or to work on it, then you need to check out Mod Advisor. I'm gonna put the link down below. Check it out. Great company. We're going back to back with Iowa startups here, and the next company I want to talk about is Zip Bonds. Zip Bonds was started by Zach Mefford, Ryan Swalve, independent agency owners out of Iowa who created this process to allow agents to quickly and efficiently issue more bonds. Their QBI process, where it allows you to quote bind issue and your prospects to get bonds instantly, is great. Here's the thing, I never wrote a lot of bonds as an agent. I could probably count on one hand in 16 years the number of bonds I ever wrote, and probably 3 of those were for my own agency. But here's the thing, I trust Zach Mefford. If Zach is putting his heart, his passion, his skills, his talents into Zip Bonds, then I know it's gonna be great because I know Zach is great. He's a sharp guy, smart guy, he's gonna do great things. And if you do any bonds in your agency, or you're looking for more of a quicker way, a quicker lead in to some of these other these other lines of business that accounts are doing, you wanna focus on bonds, and you need to check out Zip Bonds. Zip Bonds, links down below, check them out. Iowa's representing. Next company on my list is Risk Advisor. Risk Advisor started by another independent agent, David Watson, out of South Carolina. You see a theme here. I think the best companies in 2022 and beyond are those started by independent insurance agents. Why? Because we've had enough of the crap that come from our legacy partners, and we want something more. We want something better. And David Watson has created just that. He's created a simplified form that you can use for your VAs, for your staff, for wholesalers, for underwriters, that allows you and your customer to fill out the information. And think about it as almost like a supplemental or an insurance application that you can give any underwriter, you can give any VA, you can give any producer, you can give any CSR, and they can work that account effectively, efficiently, and with ease. Risk Advisor, I think, is going to have a great 2022, not necessarily because I think they're going to grow a ton of customers, which I think they will, but I think their product is just going to grow leaps and bounds as it matures, as it gets a little bit older. It just started just a few months ago, and I think 2022 is going to be a great formidable, foundational year for them and their company, and I'm excited to see what they do. Check out Risk Advisor. I'll put the link down below if you want simple forms that allow you to work more accounts, whether it's coastal accounts, E&S accounts, any of that kind of more complicated stuff that you need underwriting hands to touch or eyes to see, then you need to check out Risk Advisor. The next company on my list is a company called Violet. Violet is an automated machine learning, AI-driven, I know, all buzzwords, AI-driven chatbot that you can put on your agency website or landing page. It's going to engage your prospects, engage your customers in a way that's personable. It's not going to give them the same experience of having to go out and fill out a form on a website and hope someone gets back to them. It's going to be real time, and because it's machine learning, it's going to learn, it's going to get better, it's going to deliver a better customer experience on the service side as well as the sales side. It's going to route that stuff where it needs to go. Here's the thing about Violet. Very young company. I don't even think they've really gone to market yet, but I think 2022 is the year that they do so. And the only reason I know Sonny, the CEO, is because he's here in Phoenix with me. So we've had coffee a couple times, we've had lunch. I've kind of kept my eye on them. I can see them starting to kind of ramp up and do great things. So if you're looking for an automated chatbot that has, AI capabilities, then check out Violet. I'll put the link down below. The next company on my list is a usual suspect. They're on everybody's list, and for good reason. They're awesome. Everybody knows who this company is, and if you don't know who they are, where have you been? That company is Tarmika. If you're not familiar with Tarmika, think about it this way. Tarmika is a comparative rater for commercial lines insurance. Simply put, I can send all my information into Tarmika. They're integrated with everybody. I can just push a button and send it, and I can get real-time rates, real-time quotes, and I can issue real commercial policies with Tarmika. This is perfect for any commercial lines agent who's wanting a more faster, efficient way, a simpler way to do their commercial lines quoting and rating and issuance. It's great for any personal lines producer who's got commercial lines opportunities in their agency. They're doing home and auto, but they know that these people own businesses. They know that these people are connected to companies, and they can get in the door, but they are intimidated by the quoting process, the outdated, antiquated way of quoting commercial insurance with accords, supplementals, and it's just intimidating. If you're not used to it, you're not used to it. Tarmika is that tool. It's that solution that's going to allow you to get real-time rates, real-time quotes, issue policies in minutes. It's fantastic. If you're not using Tarmika and you do commercial insurance, you really need to evaluate your life. So if you're not familiar with them, I put the link down below. Check out Tarmika. I think their last couple years have been amazing. Their growth has been just phenomenal. I think 2022 is the year, and the reason why they're on my list is because I think it's just an evolution of that. I think they're going to continue to build up the product. I think they're going to get more lines of business. I think the things that they give as far as offerings to their users is just going to increase. It's going to go up, and I think that their ceiling is still really, really, really high. So check out Tarmika. I love Raghav, the team over there, what they're doing, what they're building. They're really for independent agents. Check them out. Next company on my list is an Insuretech carrier with a very specific niche and focus. And if you do a lot of landlord or habitational insurance DP3s, then you need to check out Obie Insurance, Obie Insurance. Check them out online. You can get appointed with them. Here's the thing about habitational. There's not a lot of agents that do it, and those that do it don't do it particularly well. So if you deal with real estate investors, landlords, you need a great product. You need tools that are going to help you do that. If you're wanting to get more into that niche, you're going to need partners like Obie who are going to help you really break through. Obie is relatively new, but I think 2022 is the year that they get a lot more agents on the platform, and they're really going to go. They're led by independent agents, and they really understand the game. They understand habitational insurance, the people that are on their advisory board, the people that are giving them advice, the people that are running the product. Great, smart people that I know. Some of them I don't know. You're going to want to check out Obie Insurance. I'll put the link down below. If you do landlords, property, DP3, habitational, any of that stuff, check them out. Very easy process. Their website's very informative. It's going to give you everything you need. Check out Obie Insurance. The last company on my list is last, not because of any merit or any position that they hold. They're last because it's a list and somebody has to be last. And that company is Wunderite. If you are a commercial insurance agent and you do a lot of E&S, you do supplementals, you do a lot of accords, a lot of stuff where you're banging your head against the wall with data and clerical entry stuff, then you need to check out Wunderite. They make the whole process simple, efficient. I love what it says on their website. Goodbye tedious email chains and PDF supplementals. Hello simplicity. Designed by industry veterans to reduce your sales cycle and delight your clients. Simple. That is exactly what we need. We need simplicity, a single point of entry that's going to allow me to not have to worry about what did I miss, what's not compliant, what's not right. It's going to do all that automated work for you, populate the forms. I don't know the folks over at Wunderite. I only hear the chatter. I hear people talk and I see them popping up more and more because what they provide is something that our industry has desperately needed. I say all the time, some of these companies were started in 1902, and I think the same people are still in charge. The processes, what they make you go through, the hoops, everything that you've got to go through red tape-wise, it's nonsense. And that's why Wunderite is a great company that you need to check out for that simplicity to make it easier. Thank you so much for checking out my list of the top 10 broker tech tools that I think are going to blow up in 2022 and the ones that you need to pay attention to. Do me a huge favor. If you like this video, hit like, comment, let me know what you think, share it with anybody that you know who's an independent agent because we need to get the word out that there are technology tools that are going to help independent agents grow their agency to compete with the direct writers, compete with the direct-to-consumer Insuretechs. You need the right tools, you need the right partners in your corner, and I hope that there are some people on this list that you can do business with that can help you take that agency to the next level. We'll see you soon.